Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Sigma Life Hangout. Today I have the personal pleasure of hosting -1, at least a part of -1.
We're -3 today.
You're this year's Cyprus representatives for the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes, lucky Cyprus.
Lucky Cyprus, I would say that would be my
I meant it.
I know I'm not supposed to have a personal opinion, especially when we're doing journalistic work, but I have to say lucky Cyprus as well, because having followed the band, well, what you do in Cyprus, it's a quite prestigious rock band, in Cypriot terms at least. I'll state that.
Yeah, well,
thank you.
And it was quite a shock. Last year was the first time you tried for the Eurovision Song Contest. And, well, me and my friends were kind of looking at each other like, seriously?
how did they do
going
this?
for it?
Yeah, we got that a lot, actually. A lot of people were like, how come you decided to do this? And it's like, we didn't expect it from you. But we like that stuff, you know? We've been doing firsts as -1, and this is something that, you know, we like shocking people in that way. It's a bucket list thing, actually. You know, we were drinking at a bar, you know, and you know, we were asked if we were interested, actually, and we were. We said, why not? And just went for it, you know.
Tick.
Is it keeping your fans on their toes, or is it keeping yourselves on your toes?
That's a good question.
Well,
I think a bit of both, yeah, a bit of both. Because it can be a win-win situation.
But it could be a lose-lose situation because people like stability.
No risk, no gain.
What can you lose, actually? Really, what is there to lose?
Weren't there fans that said, that is so not you, so not what we think that you represent, and Eurovision, it's something cheesy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course there were. A lot of people.
Go ahead.
He has something to say.
Yeah,
you go
said
ahead.
trouble.
I'd
like to hear what you have to say
ahead,
on that.
My thoughts got mixed, but listen, it's just music, guys. You know, it's the biggest music contest on earth.
Show.
I mean,
let's say
it's a show. You know, if we don't do this kind of shows, then why do we go on stage? Just to play it violent? We're not violent. We like all styles of music. We like rock mainly, of course, but we're not a death metal band. You know what I mean? I mean, this could be an awesome opportunity for people like us that especially are on a small island, and we don't have a lot of access directly towards Central Europe or the rest of the world. So having the opportunity to participate in something that will be visualized by millions of people, I say yes. So drunk or not.
Yeah. No, as Francois said, we're not a hardcore, you know, hard rock band. We actually can do anything. We love pop music. We love extreme metal music. But so the Eurovision actually isn't far from what we can do. Yeah, we could of course stay in Cyprus, stay in the same clubs that we play, and just do that next year. But you need something to keep it exciting, you know, and this is a huge thing. It's like, it's watched by, I think, 220 million or something. So you don't get, even the Super Bowl doesn't get that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why not? And you know what? The Eurovision is only cheesy and stupid if you make it cheesy and stupid. If you have a good act, it actually can be
definitely
very good. It doesn't mean if you have 10 super stupid acts, they might have monkeys on stage or something. Doesn't mean that when your 3 minutes come on, that you're stupid.
Especially with everything, not just with music. It's what you train people to not to expect, but to respect on stage. If you train people, let's say in terms of news, if you train people that news is just fashion news or just political news or just economic news, and you throw in there something completely different, it doesn't mean that that is not news as well.
Absolutely.
So you train people to expect the unexpected and respect what they see for the first time or...
See, we got our first journalism lesson from Eftyhia. Yeah, no, we totally agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you said the first time with Shine last year, you came first with the votes from the committee and then last from the votes from the people. Did that bring you down?
No, not at all. We were very aware of the, you know, the whole procedure. the way the Eurovision Song Project worked was like any other live show across the world. All these X Factors, American Idols, they work with televoting, and this means people can basically call as many times as they want. So you know that's it's about that.
It's a fact. So
it's
you have to
nothing illegal. Nothing. You can say it might be an unfair way of looking at things, but that's how these things go.
I'm definitely going for fair, but did that hurt your feelings? I'm just going to go back to the previous question, saying, is it because the people are not trained to expect and respect your genre of music for Eurovision, and that's why you got the least amount of votes?
Well, I think I explained why we got the least amount of votes before, but no, I think people were very ready for us, and that's why we were chosen this year, I think, to go.
And you said last year with Shine you were drunk when you decided.
No, that's a joke.
I'm just saying, it was a spur of the minute thing. This year, you had a lot more to think about. You had the experience. You knew what you were going up for. People know you more now. Was it a more difficult decision to take?
For this year?
Yeah, for this year.
It wasn't
No.
any decision.
Taking up the challenge again.
There's no challenge because we were assigned to do this. They gave it to us this year.
Yeah, but then acceptance from the public, it's something you need to go out there.
I think that this is the first year, I've been told that this is the first year actually that people did not complain about who IBC chose. Like, because everybody likes picking on CYBC.
Yeah.
We know that.
That's true.
That's the thing. People love doing it. I must say they were really helpful to us. We really respect them because they did choose us, and they were really helpful with us, actually. So yeah, to answer your question, last year we tried and we entered a competition and we didn't win. Yeah. This year they assigned it to us, so there was no decision. Yeah, of course we want to go. We tried last year and we didn't.
Wasn't it just 1 second that you said, why? We did that. We checked it off our bucket list. Why?
Well, there were other factors involved. This time we would cooperate and write the song with a producer that has been in the Eurovision contest for many years, and wrote also Euphoria, which came first a couple of years ago. Just by having that as a push, it helped us, really get into it more.
How was
and really,
co-writing and coexisting with another producer?
Oh, it sucks. No, actually, we're very.
It's fun.
I'm not sure if you've been brutally honest or if you're just joking.
That's Chris.
Well, we're messing with you. That's actually, we loved it. We're very confident in our writing skills, and we will show that in our follow-up music, which is already in the works. But collaborations are really interesting because you have somebody that brings, enhances. In this case, he enhanced our sound. He did make it more Eurovision friendly and more radio friendly. But I guess in this case, that's what we need. It's interesting to have another outsider, come and give you ideas. Yeah, we love it.
And guidelines, especially.
Yeah. He's a very experienced producer, and songwriter. He wasn't only we co-wrote it. So yeah, it was very good.
So how do you feel about the new song? How is it called?
Alter Ego.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Is being on the Eurovision Song Contest stage your alter ego? Because it's so different than being on a small stage performing.
We'll use it if it's convenient. If people say it's more a pop song than a rock song, then we'll say, hey, it's called Alter Ego. We told you in the title,
So how do you feel about that song?
I feel great.
We love it. We really, sincerely, we truly love this song. Well, it is.
Can't wait. So
people who know -1, it is us. It is us. It's totally us.
We're really excited about this.
I'm just trying to pick up stuff. I know you're not supposed to say anything about the song until it's released. I'm just trying to get stuff from you. Is it
a little piece of candy about the song?
Yeah.
Okay, it's called Alter Ego, but there's no lyric in the song that says Alter Ego.
There's no word.
So how did the title come up? Since there's nothing like that in the
title, how the title came up. Actually, Actually, I was having a conversation via mail with Emilio Savram, the producer of the video clip. All right, and he was actually sending us ideas about the script. And inside the whole script, I saw this word, step out, alter ego. I said, awesome name for a song, especially if it's not even in the lyrics. I love it. I talked about it. We said, okay, let's sleep on it a bit. And yeah, at the end, we went for this.
And
now we know.
All right, so how does Alter Ego go with your video clip? How does that come into play?
We have a very, very competent,
I mean, we've seen pictures on your Facebook page.
Yeah, it's wacky.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting me on because it really does look wacky.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like fairy tale-ish and
exactly
distorted fairy tale-ish.
It does have that effect in it, yeah. We trust our producer, well, director. And Emilio Savram, he's awesome. We've worked with him in the past in other projects.
We've done already clips with him.
This is the first time we actually we let him work because we trust him so much, and it'll be amazing effect.
And by the looks of it, we saw him on Saturday. He was pretty happy,
He was happy
and
about
having
it, yeah.
fun. So I guess when you see Emilio's like that, it means he's got all the shots he needs. Everything's good. So so we're expecting to see an awesome video clip. Coming
What are
out
we
soon.
supposed to expect of you on stage?
On
Are you
stage?
going to recreate that alter ego image, that distorted fairy tale thing that you're going to have in the video clip on stage?
No, it's going to be hard. And it's going to be hard to do the video clip, parts of the video clip on stage or put something from the video clip in our stage performance. But because it's very specific what was filmed. Now,
Yeah, we're seeing stuff
we
from
need your picture holding one of these.
I want to do that. Can I do that?
Yes, of course you can.
That's a promise. You're on camera. You're on the record. You can't go back.
Will that be cash or Visa?
I'll be willing to carry your luggage when you go to the Eurovision Song Contest.
Okay.
So I'll be your personal
All right then.
carrier when you're there, though, because I really want to come. So yeah, this is a picture from the video clip.
Yeah, this is Andoni's. This is Andoni's with the setup from the video clip.
So everyone says, I can't wait, good luck. Since everyone's rooting for you.
Well, we do have haters, the more popular you get, you do have the occasional hater. Like I read a few messages about first time I'm gonna vote for Eurovision, and I'm gonna vote for any other country because I don't want these guys to.
Oh,
no, people,
harsh.
it happens. They're everywhere. Like people just.
This is the picture I saw and I was really curious about.
Actually, that's a smoke machine. There was a
that's
smoke
a
machine.
smoke machine passing. That's the smoke of a smoke machine passing in front of me. It gives the effect that I'm like maybe.
Yeah, this is real because the smoke just went in front of him, and the lens just got that effect, I guess. There you go.
Yeah, we had.
You're definitely enjoying it.
Oh yeah, it was. I was there from 7 in the morning.
Actually, at that point, he wasn't enjoying it. We had a show the previous night, and he hadn't.
No, this was the first day for me.
Okay.
I went there at 7, left at 5:30, went back home.
See, the previous picture, this was Nicosia. This picture, you see us all hard rocky and mean, and we're gonna kick your asses and stuff. But alter ego, so yeah, you can say it's really appropriate.
So the song's gonna be released on February 22nd.
22nd, yeah.
And the song's gonna be a rock ballad.
It's not a ballad.
It's
an upbeat rock song. Right?
Upbeat rock song. Will we have the Eurovision part that there's no lyrics, just music and a dance part?
Where we're gonna just drop our instruments and break into dance.
Because we usually get that on Eurovision. It's so big in Eurovision. For some reason, the songs stops, and then you have a music segment, and everyone breaks into dancing for some reason.
We ain't gonna do that.
No, it's not gonna.
That's not gonna.
So no Tammy go for you, no Zebeki go for you.
Nope.
No,
Nothing.
maybe Chris will wear a T-shirt saying "Save Halloumi" or something.
Yeah, we're very pro halloumi. With what's going on, we feel that instead of promoting a rock, and I mean, with all respect to the rock in Bafos, but tourists won't look at a rock and say, I want to go to that island easily. We've been doing it for so many years, so we're promoting halloumi.
All right, so being slightly more serious now.
I was serious about that.
No, we're very serious.
usually people, well, the bands, the singers, the artists that take part in the Eurovision Song Contest are expected to be ambassadors for their homeland as well. How are you going to be ambassadors for Cyprus? I know Cyprus is in a tough spot right now. Yeah. Maybe people have the wrong idea or a bad idea of what Cyprus is at the moment. So what are you going to do on that?
At what point you mean, what's the bad about Cyprus right now?
Well, people think that because, well, starting with the economy, it was a big bust. It was everywhere on the news, all over the world. So people think that Cyprus is, well, we are in a tight spot, but we're not at the worst place we've ever been. We've been through worse. Yeah. And people don't really realize that. And some even say that because of the ongoing negotiations and how public it is now with the UN, politically speaking, maybe they feel it's unsafe. And they feel unsafe because Cyprus is around the area that so much is going on with ISIS and wars. How do we change that? How are you going to work for that aspect of Eurovision? Or do you think it's two separate things?
Of course it is. Well, it's not our place to go and promote political views or anything. It's our place
to play music.
To play music and promote peace, maybe. Because music brings people together. So we have nothing more to do than just to... Well, actually, we have promoted Cyprus in the past with various projects. Just being... We played in the States. We played at a very popular festival in probably the biggest music gathering on the planet. It's called South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. We played in Whiskey A Go Go in the States. So when you see there's a Cypriot band around, yes, you make people even, you know, they didn't know about Cyprus and suddenly, you know, and you meet people, you talk about. So you're an ambassador in that way.
I think that's just by, you know, being able to talk to people before or after the shows.
Tell them a few things about your country.
You get into contact with them, you do some PR. You talk about, the situation, because they always ask, you know, especially in the US, I mean, not many people knew about Cyprus or what's been going on for 40 years now, you know. So I guess our part in participating in that, it's by talking with people during our shows, because we see a lot of people.
Personal dream of mine, I guess the whole guys, you know what would be perfect in this case was if we actually won the friggin' thing and it came back to Cyprus and a united Cyprus next year. That would be history. Awesome. Not only for us, you know, because it would make us popular as a band, but that would be the greatest thing on earth. If I had a dream, that would be the dream, you know.
Do you believe that you'll be, I'm not going to say first place. I don't want to jinx anything. Top 10? Top 5?
Maybe top 10, but Cyprus can't win easily. They don't vote for us. I mean, you've seen in the past. I mean,
if we win them with the song and the performance, I think, you know, some people that wouldn't even, you know, bother to listen to the Cypriot song or whatever, maybe we'll lend an ear, you know, and pay more attention to music this island can create and spread out, because there are a lot of talents in Cyprus, and we don't talk much about them, not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah. So, you know, if, you know, we heard, Cyprus doesn't have a lot of friends in the Eurovision contest, it's going to be hard. I said, we'll make friends.
That's the attitude.
Give them something they like. Give them something they won't say, oh, it's against something that Cyprus said, it's always the same. No, this time it's not the same.
I can't wait for February 22nd. I'm booking you now within the month, just right after the release. I want you guys back here with the song so we can rock to it.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm not going to say the good lucks and everything else. I'm not even going to go through the whole girly thing. How are you going to be on stage? What are you going to be wearing? I'm going to ask
well,
that
this
on
is
camera.
under construction.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll be waiting for you in a few days.
Okay. All right.
And thank you for watching.